took the clouds all away. It swept the sky like a broom and got ready for a very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day. It's a finally fantastic, maybe just a little Freaky Friday. That means my partner this morning, my co-host, is Holly Thompson with Wslm Crossing. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning.
And in the hot seat this morning, and we're going to make everyone, we need to put a disclaimer. The hunger pains that you'll experience during this hour, we here at WSLM cannot be responsible for. It's totally the responsibility of Totally Baked Sweets. We have Mackenzie Robinson with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, and so Mackenzie, were you baking this morning?
Yes, we start bright and early.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Well, we're going to talk all about that. We're excited to have you in with us, and your first time on Coffee
Yes,
Club.
I'm excited. I'm nervous, but excited.
No. The only thing when you and I were talking, Mackenzie, what I should have said is bring samples.
I should have. Yes, I didn't even think about it.
I would have just chomped away all this whole program. Yeah. Next time. Okay?
Yes, for sure. I will remember that.
Wonderful. All right, Holly, let's thank our sponsors this morning.
We'd like to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Wslm Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Lane Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple. Thanks to our great sponsors.
Yes, thank you to our great sponsors, and we're very proud of them. A couple of things. First of all, the big games this weekend. Football.
We're doing a lot of Super Bowl cookies today. So.
Ooh, okay. Tell us, what does a Super Bowl cookie look like?
So we're doing, of course, footballs, and then I have a really nice logo cookie printer. So we're going to do each team's logo on a circle, and then, of course, just the Super Bowl logo. So we'll have a bunch of those this afternoon into tomorrow.
Ooh. For those that bet, which team are you doing more cookies for?
Really, I haven't had a lot of pre-orders like normal, so I'm wondering if these teams maybe aren't as crazy.
I agree.
I'm not, I don't know a lot.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, I think you're right.
I would say Patriots, though.
Okay, I could see that. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
But definitely not as many pre-orders as last year. I think last year's teams were maybe a little more popular.
Well, the Patriots, though, that I think I could see that. Now, is it too late right now as we speak to order? Or?
No, they can call ahead and we can set some aside, but we do have limited since we didn't have a lot of pre-orders.
Yeah. I love that. Now, see, right there, that separates like a big corporate like, well, I can't do that because I don't have an order or whatever. See, from an individual doing it yourself.
Yes, I try to. A lot of people are last minute. I've noticed, and so am I. Yeah, so am I.
We do. Isn't that true? All of our whole county. When you talk about Washington County, we show up.
Yes,
but we do. But it's our time.
Yes, and I know a lot of people. You just get busy and you don't think about, oh, I need to take a dessert somewhere. So we try our best to have as much as possible without going too big, and we get stuck with it. So, but we definitely will have some for if someone wants to call and set them aside.
Love that. All right, awesome. So good to know that. So we got the big game Sunday. I do want to say Wslm will start our coverage at noon on that, so we will be broadcasting it so you can listen to it on the radio. And we're excited about that. Always happy to do that. And then the next weekend we got Valentine's Day, and we're going to talk about that with you, Mackenzie. But first of all, let's start off that morning from 9 to noon. Wslm is teaming up with it's our birthday. It's the radio station. The radio station turns 73. My dad started back in 1953. So we were trying to figure out what to do and how to give back. We always like to give back on our birthday. Instead of getting presents, we'd rather give presents. So we thought we would love to do a food drive for our food bank. And so the city of Salem mayor said, I'd love to team up with you on that. So he said, I've been wanting to do a food drive too. So we're going to team up with them, and we're going to grab Walmart. We're going to be over there at Walmart, and we're going to stuff a van. Cans in the vans or something like that. That's a stretch, isn't it?
That'd be wonderful.
And so we actually will be doing that from 9 to noon. And I thought it would be nice for everyone, if you're at Walmart and you want to just go in there and get a canned item or whatever you want to do, whatever your heart leads you to do, and give it to us. And then we're going to at noon take it to the food bank, Washington County Food Bank, and so we're giving back on our birthday. So 9 to noon on February the 14th. I'm sure we'll catch a lot of men in there running in there to grab flowers or candy, don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So if they'll get us a can of beans or something, or while they're doing that, we'd be very appreciative of that. So, and if you are a business, and I know Holly, Salem Crossing and Meadowview, right before Christmas, you guys filled that need, and you guys were rock stars on that by filling up a bunch of food for our food bank. And so we didn't want to do it around Christmas because there was so much, on that. But we thought February was a good time. So anyway, we're excited about that. We'll keep reminding everybody about that, and we'll find out a little closer to time what the food bank needs, because sometimes they're like things that they're lower on that they need. So we'll find out a little bit of their needs too, and we'll announce that. So exciting. And so that's Valentine's Day, and then we'll be done at noon. And then at 5 o'clock, gives you plenty of time to get all dressed and all prettied up and ready for the Love Dinner. It's outside of the walls. It's a beautiful ministry in our community. It does a lot for our county. They build a lot of the wheelchair ramps. They do a lot of great things for families that need help. And they're all volunteer. And they're going to have a love dinner.
Aww.
Now, hang on. It's lasagna.
Oh.
You're talking to my heart. You know what I mean? Yeah, baby. Yeah, lasagna, spaghetti, anything Italian. Right. Is that not just,
Sounds yummy.
A salad and garlic bread, and then they'll have a silent auction, a dessert auction, and that's going to be at Southern Hills Church, which, what a blessing that we have Southern Hills in our community that will host, let them have this dinner for free there. And they are asking, they'd like to get a head count. It's free, but they'd like to have a head count to know how much lasagna to make, how many more noodles to put on that.
That's right.
Stack it deep, and I would say sell it cheap. That's but give it away cheap, I guess. 812-967-9255. 812-967-9255 for the Love Dinner. So that's Valentine's Day. Yay!
Yay!
All right, so let's jump in and let's find out. Of course, Mackenzie, let's start right off. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started.
Well, I've been baking since I was a teenager. Loved it. Kind of taught myself to decorate, so I've done a lot of cake decorating since I was 17. Just been a dream of mine for a long time. I had a lot of people push me to do it, and I got the opportunity. And March will be 2 years that I've been open, and it's been great, and I love every bit of it. So
I love that. Now let's go back to your teenage years, okay? Because what I'm amazed at is, there's a big difference between cooking and baking. Mm-hmm. And to have that extra, so I guess your teenage years, you had some extra time.
Yes. I was with my grandma a lot on the weekends, and she loved baking, and I just kind of would jump in and help her as a child, and then as a teenager, she kind of got tired of doing it, so she just kind of handed it down to me, and I did all of our dinners and Thanksgiving, and just really learned a lot then. And I like to cook, but definitely baking is my strong point.
Yeah.
So.
Usually on women there are, and I'm not saying men either, there's usually one that they prefer to do,
Yes.
And which the bakers, yay.
Yeah.
Now, is Grandma still with us?
Yes.
Is she so proud of you?
Oh, yes. And
Oh,
she comes and visits quite often.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yes, she's taught me everything, pretty much.
Oh, you're going to make me cry.
Yeah.
I am so, boy, and then to watch you unfold and open up your own business,
Yes.
how beautiful.
Yeah, she's very proud, very excited, and like I said, comes visits quite often.
I love that so much. That's talk about a chef kiss. Right
Yes.
there. Are some of these her recipes?
A few are, yes. A lot of things I honestly just kind of throw together, and it winds up amazing. And then, of course, there's a few that are just old recipes in her old recipe book. So,
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
Those are treasures.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are
Yeah.
definitely. So do you need someone to like come and taste from time to time? Because Holly and I, we're seconds away.
Oh, absolutely, actually, because I have to taste everything, and by the end of the day, my stomach hurts so bad. So, but anything new, we of course have to make sure it's gonna work. But yes, definitely can always use taste testers.
Right,
There
right.
we go.
All right, let's go back to when you first started. Let's go back 2 years ago.
Mhm.
So you started thinking, I really kind of want to open my own business, right?
Yes.
So what was on your like your thought pattern as far as like what your menu was going to be?
I wanted something different. I wanted to keep the community guessing, like what we were going to have every week. I didn't want to have the same items, but of course our best sellers we're always going to have. But I wanted something new all the time. I didn't want people to get bored with totally baked sweets, and we've been pretty successful at doing that. So.
Right. I like that. Yeah, I like that. And I kind of like, sometimes I like that where you kind of tell me what I want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean, right? No, I mean,
Yes.
like, I didn't have this on my thought pattern when I went in, and then I see something like, oh, I want to try that. You know what I mean?
It also brings, like when we have, Wednesdays are our cookie day, and we have 15 different flavors of cookies, and what we had last week might not what we have this week, but they keep coming back every week because they're waiting for that cookie to come back, but they try something new too every time. So it really helps, and it works, and everybody gets to try something new that they didn't think they might like. So
15 cookies?
yeah, 15 different flavor
Am I
cookies.
good? I know I'm going to put you on the spot, but let's see if we can get a few of them. Let's see what we can name.
We have, oh goodness.
I know, I'm sorry.
We have our strawberry crunch that's pretty popular.
Oh, get out. Is that got strawberries in it?
Yes.
And then
I
what's
like fresh
the-
fruit in a lot of my recipes.
Oh,
so
I love that.
We do a lot. Our pina colada is very popular. Of course, it's got pineapple and coconut.
Wait, no, let's go. Wait, we're going too fast. The strawberry crunch. What's the crunch part?
So like the old school popsicle or ice cream bars that were the strawberry crunch.
Yes.
So it's that crunch that's on top, and it's amazing. We do quite a few different recipes with the crunch. Like we do a strawberry crunch cheesecake, and that's the same crunch on it as well. So
See,
very
I'm all
popular.
about that crunch.
Yes.
I love that crunch.
Yeah, it's
Right.
very good.
Okay, so I'm so sorry. I had to go back. I had to
You're
find out where
fine.
we had that. Okay, so then we're talking about pina colada.
Yeah, that's a popular one.
And what would be your pineapples and
so
your coconuts?
the base cookie is pineapple, and then the topping is like our coconut, and we do a cherry on top. It's very good. That's actually my grandma's favorite. And then we do a lot of chocolate. We do s'mores, Reese's. I mean, you name it, we've had it probably multiple times.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. How does a good old chocolate chip? Does a good old
Oh
chocolate
yeah, that's probably our best seller. That's my husband's favorite. I have
Yeah.
to keep him out of the kitchen.
Oh, I can't even. Yeah, mine would be that way
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
He's not a big sweets, but chocolate chip cookie, he's all about it.
Well,
So.
you can't beat those.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sorry. I love all this other stuff too,
Mhm.
and I'd be very happy. But boy, when chocolate chip cookies come out freshly out of the oven,
So warm and delicious. The chocolate's still melting a little bit.
We have to have those daily. That is a daily case item, is our chocolate chip.
I bet.
So-
Yeah. Some people just like the basics like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. But you can't go wrong with that. Now, what about the white chocolate? Do you sell it?
Not as much as regular chocolate, but we do like a white chocolate macadamia
Yeah.
nut. It's pretty popular. And then we'll do like a white chocolate s'mores sometimes instead of doing a chocolate s'more. That one is pretty good as well. But definitely, I think dark chocolate is a winner when it comes to desserts.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I think we've learned. Isn't it supposed to be a little healthier?
Yes.
Dark chocolate, or that's what we say.
they say.
I'll go with
I'm
that.
a milk chocolate. I do like the milk chocolate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but if you do have the dark chocolate, you could go with the healthier.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing a
Mhm.
little healthier. Yeah.
yeah.
So you started off, and so we started off with some basics, like you felt comfortable in.
Mhm.
And tell us about like that first day.
Oh, it was crazy, amazing.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the turnout we had. We sold out in the first hour.
Oh, I love
And it was great. We were able to, of course, get more stuff out that afternoon. We did a free giveaway. If you came in, you got free mini cupcakes and mini cookies. But it was funny. We stocked up on that, thinking a lot of people would, love to have these free samples. And more people were interested in buying what was in our case. So we should have stocked more our case than our free items. So I thought that was amazing that they were actually wanting, to buy things, not just come for samples. So it was great. And it was like that whole first month. Very busy, it's new and everybody's excited. So
I love that. Well, and I think then you're kind of learning your people.
yes.
You're kind of learning what everybody likes, and kind of the area that that famous Amos. You remember his chocolate chip cookies? That's what he did. He went out and he just started giving free, and then he got everybody hooked on them. And then of course then they became a great seller.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what you were doing, is letting them get your samples and getting their trying and everything. So what's something very unique? Like if I was going to say, Mackenzie, what's the most unique, I guess, item that you bake?
I don't know about unique, but we do, our best sellers are cinnamon rolls, and we do 7 different flavors of cinnamon rolls on Thursdays.
7?
Yes.
Get out.
Yeah, so we try to stay unique in that aspect of bringing different flavors. The dessert itself might not be unique, but we try to bring unique flavors.
There's something you all make though. It's like a dessert, or not a dessert. It's like a breakfast item that has like either bacon or ham or eggs or something in it.
We occasionally will do scones. We'll do jalapeno bacon scones, cheddar scones. We also, you're probably thinking of the sandwiches that we did.
Yeah.
We haven't had those in a while, but we are going to bring those back.
Those were so good.
Yeah, I did enjoy those. Those were good.
What are they made of? I mean, like
it's just like a croissant, and it's made with the egg, bacon. We sometimes did ham and cheese, and it's just rolled up into a croissant, and it's like real flaky. It is really good.
It's delicious.
like
That's what it is. It's delicious.
Not everybody for breakfast wants something sweet, so we do try to, have something savory as well. Like we had just recently started making homemade bagels, and instead of doing all sweet bagels, like this week we did a jalapeno cheddar bagel and the everything bagel seasoning bagel. So we're trying to bring stuff that's not just sweet. Not everybody's a sweet person first thing in the morning.
I love bagels.
So
I do too. Well, and with bagels, you could kind of go crazy. You could do like a blueberry bagel. And you're talking about using your real fruit.
yeah, normally we do 3 a week, 3 different flavors, and this week we did blueberry, the everything bagel seasoning, and then the jalapeno cheddar. So we try to change it up.
Now that jalapeno cheddar, is that hot? Is it hot?
It's not super spicy. It's definitely got a kick to it, but it's definitely manageable.
Yeah.
Especially when you add the cream cheese to it, kind of cools it down. So
Now, do you ever use the other flavored cream cheeses, like the different?
yes, for the blueberry, because the blueberry cream cheese is my favorite. For any of the fruit ones we try to do a fruit cream cheese to go with it. And I think I'm going to try jalapeno cream cheese next time we do the jalapeno cheddar, just for the people that do want the more, kick to it. So that's
They make that jalapeno, or I've had it, that jelly. That's like a hot jelly.
Oh, okay. I haven't had that. That
Yeah.
sounds
Pepper
good though.
jelly is so good with cream cheese.
Well,
And you put that like
that would probably be good on it.
Yeah, you could do something like that. That would be
Yeah, that does sound really good.
right.
We're always looking for new ideas.
Well, no,
So-
I mean, it sounds like I love that. No,
Yeah.
I love that, and
Because
that's
a lot of people will use that jelly like as an appetizer, where you take your like brick of cream cheese and then you pour your pepper jelly over it, and you can eat it
Okay.
with crackers or breads or whatever. It's really good
I'm
because you
gonna have to
got
try
like
that.
that sweet, savory, spicy. Like it's hard, but it would be good.
That does sound really good.
And we have a lot of folks that make that homemade, so I'm sure you could get the recipe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can make that and put that on there.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to try that.
Yeah, I think that would be something that would really knock someone's socks off.
Yeah.
Wake them up of a morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those
I
that are
was
not fully awake.
surprised with how many people do like the spicy
Yeah.
and things. So our next thing we're going to try is some type of a spicy cookie. But we, still thinking of ideas on that one, but stay tuned for that.
All right, a spicy cookie.
Mhm.
Like pink pepper or something.
Mhm.
Like a pink pepper cookie.
What if you were like, if you could get that mastered by Valentine's Day, give that to your spicy lover.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah.
Call it the spicy lover.
That's a good idea.
Holly, we're keeping romance
Keep
alive.
going.
Love alive here on WSLM, let me tell you. Right? Those home fires burning, okay?
That's right.
Let it snow, let it snow. All right, going back to the, okay, I'm again, Mackenzie, I'm not trying to, you're going to say, Becky, what's some of the 7 different that you're talking about as far as
So our bestseller, of course, is the plain. You can't go wrong with the classic.
Okay.
But we do that every day. We have our classic cinnamon roll daily. But on Thursdays we do the 7 different flavors, and the banana pie one is very popular. The caramel apple.
Wait, go back. You're going to have to pause in. I've got questions.
Pause.
Yeah. Hit pause for a minute. I've had the remote. Too much. Is that real bananas?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yes. Like I said, I'm
That
a
makes a difference.
big
because-
fruit. Yes, I don't like
No,
artificial.
See, thank you. Take a bow,
Yes,
girl.
I'm not a
Take
big
bow
artificial
over there.
person.
That's
so-
exactly right. You knocked yourself out.
Yeah.
I love the banana desserts. Like, banana pudding is one of my favorites.
Mhm.
And so I'm just thinking the banana cream cinnamon rollies goodness would just be
It's definitely
yum.
a good seller. One of the
Yes.
top.
Pat yourself
So,
on the back,
yeah,
girl. I'm
it's-
telling you. That just, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Okay,
fine.
Okay, number 1, we can't get past.
Caramel apple is popular. Really any of the fruit ones. We do blueberry, strawberry.
Okay, caramel apple, is that like, I guess like just, is it real like little apple pieces?
Yeah, so we do like the cubed apples on top. We roll those in caramel, and then we do like a little apple sauce, type cinnamon sauce on top. And then the icing, of course, we put caramel in, so it's heaven.
Mhm.
Everybody loves caramel.
Who doesn't?
Yes.
Yes.
I question
So,
that,
Yeah, everybody, that is a top seller in anything we do with caramel.
Oh, I have to agree.
We also do
Like
a
your
caramel
meatloaf
pecan.
is having trouble, put a little caramel.
Yeah.
When you eat caramel apples, it's like especially when you dip them, because I like to dip it instead of biting the big one.
Mhm.
And when you dip it, it's just like the apple is just the vessel to get the caramel to you.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like
no,
that caramel's
no,
so
yeah.
good.
I've seen people with a spoon and caramel. I don't judge.
Mhm.
I
No.
haven't, I'm not, it's
No.
rich, but
Caramel apple's such a good combo, though.
Mhm.
yeah. All right, so we got caramel apple and
Mhm.
banana.
We do a strawberry crunch, like we were talking earlier. That's
And it's got that good crunch.
I got the good crunch. Our caramel pecan is our second bestseller, so that everybody loves pecans and the caramel sauce. And we do walnuts occasionally, but pecans are definitely superior.
So it's like similar to like a pecan pie almost?
Kinda, yes.
Flavor.
Mhm. And
Delicious.
Mm.
But you know what? I love it whenever somebody kicks it up a notch and you didn't expect that walnut, and that walnut comes
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that funny? You talk about like an eye opener. You know,
Mhm.
like when you're eating a cookie or something or whatever, and then all of a sudden there's a walnut in there.
Yep.
I do, because they're so unique.
Mhm.
I don't think you don't see very many or taste very many walnuts.
Mhm.
It's such I like them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we throw those out there every once in a while. We have a lot of people ask for walnut brownies too, so we do those as well.
Well, no, that's nice. I don't think I've had a walnut brownie, have I? I don't know. Those are kind of unique, isn't it?
My dad loves them.
Yeah, I love
That's-
the walnuts and brownies.
Yeah.
It's my favorite nut in the brownie.
In the brownie.
Probably. Mhm.
Yeah.
But I was thinking with the whole banana. See, I'm thinking. He's got my mind thinking now. Because I'm thinking with the bananas, you can make an Elvis style cinnamon roll where you use like the bananas in it and then make like a peanut butter frosting.
Oh yeah,
You
we
make
talked
like
about
an
that.
Elvis cinnamon
Mhm.
roll.
That would be good.
Oh, that'd be
good
cute
flavor.
Mhm.
Yep.
Because we did a banana pudding, or banana bread, cheesecake this week, and we did a butterscotch topping on it.
Oh, my
But I
goodness.
said I think next time we need to do a peanut butter
Yeah.
topping on the banana bread. So, and
Oh, that
it was
sounds so good.
delicious, but I think the peanut butter would just,
Set it off. with
yes,
it. Yeah.
for sure.
So like when you're doing that right there, okay, like are you always critiquing like that, or
Yeah.
like thinking, gee, this is good, but I could really go a little bit
Yeah, I'm
further
kind
with
of a sweet snob, and I'm
No,
I'm always
no, but
thinking
that's-
this could be better. So, but it's always delicious. But yeah, I'm always thinking the next best thing
You're your
after
own
it.
worst critic.
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's good. You should be.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, so all right, so then all right, have we got all through all 7? Or
No, I don't think so.
Oh, and we have 7 different ones weekly, so
weekly.
we'd be here all day.
Okay, yeah.
But those are just
Okay.
some of the top sellers, probably. The s'mores and the Reese's definitely are big sellers as well.
Are those Reese's like are those cut up on there?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. We do a peanut butter icing on top, and then we smother it in the Reese toppings, and then do like a chocolate drizzle.
Oh,
So-
that sounds so good, doesn't it?
Get out. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, do people buy more than one at a time, or do they buy several, or can you like?
We have a lot of dailies that come in and maybe just get one cinnamon roll and a cookie. But then we do have a lot of people that come in and just like, I want a variety of 6 different cinnamon rolls or a dozen different cookies. So it's a good mix of our daily people just wanting, their daily cinnamon roll, and then people just coming in to get a variety.
Right. All right. Let's talk about. Holly was talking. Holly, tell a story right before we went on the air. You were talking about how at work. Yeah.
So at work, we've been known to get items from your establishment. And we love the cookies and we love the cinnamon rolls, but we especially love the cheesecakes. Love the cheesecakes. And so anyway, we had some guests in this week, and we were talking about different cheesecakes, and your business was brought up as our favorite.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
me so happy.
Yeah. My favorite cheesecake that you have, I think, is the German chocolate.
Oh, that was a
cheesecake.
popular one, yes.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
German chocolate cheesecake.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now, German chocolate, like, okay, because my mom used to make German chocolate cake. German chocolate cake itself is kind of pricey.
Yes.
Like, by the time you buy all the pecans,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a daughter that just made a cake, and we were talking about the price of it all,
Yes.
know, and it can be pricey, so I'm sure that you come into degrees of difficulty, a little bit of that, too,
Yeah,
as a business.
being a newer business, I'm still really trying to keep prices as low as I can.
Right, sure.
But yeah, when you get into the nuts and all that stuff, it definitely does. I just try to offset it a little bit of maybe making that a little bit smaller so we don't have to, upcharge it, but then give them the choice if they want a bigger piece, then we can, of course, upcharge it that way. So that helps kind of offering the smaller options for people that may not want to spend as much as others.
Right.
So.
Now, your cheesecake, is this your grandma's recipe?
No, actually, me and my employee just kind of got inspired, and we both, I do one recipe and she does one recipe, and they've been amazing. So we just kind of every week we're like, what cheesecake do we want to do next week? And we're like looking, and we're running out of ideas. So if anybody wants to chime in on some new cheesecake ideas, we would love it. We actually ask on Facebook a lot what people want to see. But almost every week when we decide what flavor we want to do, we're like, oh, we can add this in the middle of it. We can add this on top and just change it up a little bit to make it our own. One of my big things when we decided to do cheesecake, I wanted to be different, and I wanted to have our own cake as the crust. And since that's what I'm known for is my cakes, that was my big, let's do a cheesecake, but our cake is the main center of it. So that's been a lot. Like our German chocolate cheesecake, the German chocolate cake is the crust of it instead of doing like a graham cracker crust or a cookie crust. So
I love that.
You need to try it, Becky. It's so good.
No wonder everybody was screaming for
Oh,
this
yeah.
at
Oh,
your
yeah.
work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, and when we do, like, sometimes we just really get a sweet tooth going on, and we get everybody's order. Like, and we've come out of there with some pretty large orders.
and we
Before.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the mango smoothie is probably my favorite drink there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to talk about that in just a second, okay?
Sorry.
But I love that you're giving the people what they want, right? I love that. Yeah, I'll put my order in next time.
Yeah.
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 I'm so happy that you do the different crust.
Mhm.
No offense, but I like that better than because we've had the graham cracker crust.
Right. And we still do that on a few of our flavors, but the cake, I want it to be different than when you just go to a different, like the Cheesecake Factory. You know,
Right.
I want to be like, oh, that's a Totally Baked Sweets cheesecake. That's their cake, and
Right.
no one has our cake. Our cake's, the best. So
No, you should. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. That's different, because, we can go, in the frozen, part and get a cheesecake with the crust, the different crust. So I love that you're doing the cake crust.
yes, and it's great. Like it just, I don't know, just makes it come all together having the cheesecake on top of a cake.
So your cheesecake, is it creamy? Is it-
Yes, and it's thick. They're big slices of cheesecake. So
Yeah. I like a big.
yeah,
Don't think I don't look to see what that thing is.
yeah.
I love this because I was in New York one time and there was it was a pizza place, and you walk in and you just get a piece of pizza, you know what I mean? And this guy walked in and he knew the piece of pizza that he wanted, and the guy didn't get the one that he wanted. And he said, no, I want that one, And so then I thought, okay, I'm not the only person on this world that looks to see which is the bigger.
Oh no, we have a lot that, especially the cinnamon roll. They want the middle cinnamon roll, the gooey cinnamon roll.
That would be me.
Yeah, we
That
have
would
a
be
lot
me.
like that. So
I want the soft and gooey cinnamon rolls in the center. I don't like the edges, but I'm that way with brownies and cakes and everything else too, usually too. So
Now I like the brownie edges. I like a little bit of the
I do
chewy.
too. You'll
Yeah.
catch me when I'm cutting brownies because I cut the edges off of our brownies as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'll just keep this and dip it into something.
Yeah,
So-
Mackenzie, I would come over and dip with you.
Yes,
okay?
yeah, absolutely.
The
We always
brownie
have
cake
plenty.
pops.
Yeah, we've actually done that, and we actually save a lot of the because we'll also do brownie crust on some of our cheesecakes, like our turtle cheesecake. We'll do brownie crust. So always doing something different.
That's a whole other level.
Yes,
You said turtle.
yes. We have this week as well. So
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So then do you have a treadmill in the back that we can all jump on?
I need one.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, Mackenzie. But I'm just like, whoa. Okay, so with our turtle cheesecake too.
Yeah, and we do a turtle cinnamon roll. So I mean, any flavor, you name it, we probably have it. So
do people purchase the whole cheesecake?
we do. Yeah.
Okay, so the whole. So if somebody.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we do a lot of those. But the slices are very popular for people that,
Just want a slice, yeah. Right.
they want the whole cheesecake, but they know they shouldn't have the whole cheesecake.
Right.
So-
See, I am being very disciplined. I wanted the whole. I
Yeah.
only got the piece.
Yeah.
I mean,
But we do. I think the slices are nice too because we try to do 5 different flavors of cheesecake every week, and they can get 5 slices and have 5 different flavors instead of getting a whole cheesecake. Which we do offer the sampler cheesecakes as well, so you can, if you want the whole one to take somewhere, we do the samplers
I
as
love
well.
that.
So-
I know that's a lot of work for you.
Yes, yeah, it is, but it is nice because if you're going to a family function, your mom might like strawberry, but your dad likes the chocolate, so we like to kind of have a variety.
That's a grand idea. Yeah. I love that you throw around numbers. You got 7 of these every week, 5 of these every week. I mean, is
Yeah.
that something that is? I mean, is that just like a kind of a?
I'm also a variety person, so
Okay.
I think that's why I don't want to have the same thing every day or just
wanna
one.
get bored with it,
Yeah, I
right?
don't want to get bored. And that was when I opened. That was my thing. I don't want anybody to get bored with us. So now some people get upset because they do really like something and they come in that next week and we don't have it. But like I said earlier, that keeps them coming back, waiting for us to have it again. So
Right. Now, what about let's talk about for those maybe that are diabetic, the sugar-free. Do you dabble in that?
yes, normally on Thursdays we do a sugar-free cake cup of some type. Like last week we did the sugar-free banana pudding cake cups, and those go over pretty well. We have a lot of people ask for sugar-free items, but then when we make them, we see a lot of them not getting. They want the sweet. They want the sugar.
What's what's a cake cup? Is that like a?
We do like a sugar-free cake, and then we do a sugar-free pudding, and we just layer it. And just do like a little medium-sized cup full of it. So kind of like a parfait.
Okay, gotcha now. And then what about, have you dabbled into the gluten-free? Or is
Yes, we do gluten-free cupcakes.
Oh.
And those are very popular. We also do dye-free.
What's that?
The dye-free food coloring.
Like no reds or the
no
red dye?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And that's pretty popular. So that's a special request. We, of course, don't keep that in a case, but if you order cakes or cupcakes and ask for dye-free icing, we do offer that as well.
Well, that's what I get that you wouldn't have it like on a normal day necessarily, but to pre-order it,
Yes, you can
for
definitely
occasion.
pre-order.
Yeah, that's nice. It seems like now with all of the like food allergies or food, different varieties as far as like people have, different needs, you've had to probably stay up with that.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah, the gluten-free has definitely been a very popular item. So we only offer gluten-free cupcakes just because you have to be very careful and you can't cross-contaminate any of your pans or, any of your bowls or spoons. So we have, one set pantry of what we use gluten-free items on. So right now just cupcakes. Eventually I'd like to expand, but we definitely at least have that one option.
Yeah. And what about like anybody that has nut allergies? Then would that?
We always let people know if they have a nut allergy that we do have nuts in our kitchen,
Right.
but we are obviously safe. But we do want them to know that there is nuts in our kitchen.
Right.
So.
I think I've heard where some of them are so extreme that even just around,
Yes.
can be, but then others are not.
Just as long as they don't touch or.
Yes, exactly.
But, so yes, we definitely and we have that sign also, that this is nut, egg. The top food allergies.
Sure. Well, that's really, it's a whole nother world when you're doing that, you know what I mean? And so, has this been, like, what's been, I guess, the biggest eye-opener to you, I guess?
I would say, knowing your customers and what they want. Just because I like something doesn't mean the customers are going to like it, or if I don't like something, that doesn't mean the customers aren't going to like it. So I would say just really listening to your customers and learning what they like has been the biggest eye-opener.
Right. And, so now, I think we hit most of the desserts, have we? And then, like, your specialty, just cakes, too, or birthday cakes?
Yes, we do a lot of wedding cakes, birthday cakes.
Wedding cakes?
Yes, we do
That's
a lot.
something. Look at Holly. Holly loves wedding cakes.
Yeah, we do a lot of
Wedding
weddings.
Now, if I was doing a wedding cake, can I help design it?
Yeah, we'll tell you if it's something we're not comfortable with, but there's 3 of us that decorate. It's myself and then I have 2 decorators.
Fantastic.
And so if it's something I don't feel comfortable with, normally one of my other decorators do. We're all 3 pretty different, so we all kind of have our own design that we can normally make something work.
Right. Now, do you taste, like, if someone wants to come in and taste the cake before the wedding?
That's
Yes.
what I was going to ask, if you do tastings.
We do.
before
We do cupcakes. We don't do slices like some of the
Right.
bigger bakeries,
Yeah.
but we do 6 count or 12 count of 12 different flavors or 6 different flavors, and you have an option of you can taste, stay there and taste it so you can ask questions, or you can take it home with you. A lot of people like to, stay in there, and then they normally order as soon as they're done. So.
I can only imagine. So what do we, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry?
Oh, we have like 20 different cake flavors.
Oh.
But we have
That's a big number.
Yeah, we have vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, red velvet, butter pecan, cookies and cream, Italian cream cheese. I can't even think of all of them.
Carrot.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Oh my gosh.
Carrot. Yeah, we do carrot.
Do you put the real carrots in it?
Yes.
Get out.
Carrot cake's one of my favorite cakes.
Yeah, that's my dad's favorite cake. So.
With the real carrots in it. Get
And
out.
then we do German chocolate.
Oh, German chocolate.
Yeah. I can't even think
What's
of all of them. There's so many. We do some if you want fillings, like our lemon blueberry is very popular. It's lemon cake with blueberry filling. We do white chocolate raspberry. We do banana foster cake. Like I said, so many flavors.
Yeah. So little time.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. This sounds delicious. So you do wedding cakes, okay, and then you do birthday cakes?
Yes.
Okay. And then, of course, coming up for Valentine's Day, are you doing any special?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're doing our chocolate-covered strawberry cakes. So it's a strawberry cake. It's dipped in chocolate, like a chocolate drizzle, and then, of course, white chocolate-covered strawberries on top. So that's been a popular cake.
Nice.
I'm just thinking that'd be beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's hard a lot of times trying to find stuff for Valentine's Day because you don't really want a lot of whatnots, you know what I mean? And then you still, but what a great way to give is to a cake.
Yes. The chocolate covered strawberries are probably our top Valentine's seller for sure. So we do a lot of those for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And we try to offer different things with them. So if someone wants to pair it with something, we're doing a love box. It spells out love, and it's going to have chocolate covered strawberries, a cheesecake heart, a 4-inch cheesecake heart, our chocolate chip cookie cake hearts, and brownie bites as well. So good variety.
Now those are like for your individual. Those are not to be shared, right?
Yeah, well, you got plenty you could share, but
yeah, you do not. No.
Yeah, and then
You have to share with your sweetheart.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, we've already have 30 of those pre-ordered. So
I bet.
that has been we bought that. That's new this year.
I love
So
it.
that's definitely been a popular Valentine's item. You just get such a big variety. It's in a cute little case, that spells out love. And then the filler is our homemade puppy chow with our chocolate covered pretzels and M&Ms. So you get a big variety in those.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
And it's called the Love Box.
Yes. Well, we have 3.
Get out.
We have the ladies box. We have the gentleman's box, which includes beef jerky instead of a cheesecake. But you can also, if a gentleman wants a cheesecake instead of jerky, they can swap it. And then we have a kiddies box for the kids that want more of like the chocolate covered pretzels, the brownie bites, the chocolate chip cookies, and the sugar cookies instead of cheesecake. Not a lot of kids are, big cheesecake eaters. So
Right.
we did 3 different designs for that one.
I love that. And that's something too that a lot of times it's hard to find stuff for the kids.
Mhm.
I love this.
Yeah.
Good little gift there.
This is very nice. Yeah. And I like it because then you eat it and then you're done with it. You don't have to dust it.
Nope.
And share, right? Yeah, I think this sounds great. So, is it too late to order then?
No. So today is technically the last day to pre-order at the end of the day by 5 o'clock, but we, of course, are going to have extras in our case all next Thursday, Friday, Saturday for Valentine's Day. So for people that not really sure what they're wanting and they'd rather wait, we're going to have tons in our case of different items. So,
I love that.
but they, of course, can still pre-order today.
Sounds great. Yeah, this is a great idea. Yeah, and yeah, you're going to be a busy bee, I do
Yes.
believe. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think we've got most of the sweets, right? Is there anything we're missing? And muffins? Do you do muffins?
We do muffins, muffins, bagels. We do
Scones.
turnovers, scones.
Wait, turnover.
We do turnovers. We do brownies, cookies.
Do you do hand pies?
We do pies, yes. We do mini pies. We do the whole pies. Not daily. They're kind of more of a pre-order, but when someone does pre-order, we normally make 1 or 2 to be able to slice up to put out in the case as well.
The hand pies, I don't know how to describe it. It's like that's in
The folded ones?
That's encased in the crust.
No, I haven't tried those, but
Okay.
it's definitely an option that we could, try to do some.
Yum.
My mom loved fried apple pies.
I've not tried a fried pie, but I've heard a lot of people talk about them. So
So most everything is baked, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I was trying to think of is it called I was trying to think. They do it with pizza and like pepperoni. It's an Italian dish.
Like the calzones?
Calzone, yeah, kind of like a calzone, but it'd be a fruit zone, right? Is that
Fruit
right?
zone.
Fruit zone.
oh, we'd have to try. That would probably sell. Everybody loves their fruit, so
Well,
Love the name
yeah,
of
because
fruit
you feel
zone.
like you're
Yeah.
you're getting a little bit of fruit there,
Yeah.
It's a little healthy there. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like I said, we're always looking for new ideas. So
Well, I don't have a copyright on that, so you can use that.
Yeah,
Fruit
there
zone.
we go.
Brought to you by WSLM. No, I think that's I think and on the red velvet, you can't say Valentine's Day when how romantic is a red velvet?
Oh, and a
cake?
red velvet cheesecake with our red velvet cake at the bottom. That's an option for
Right?
Valentine's Day.
No,
No. I told you I make red velvet once a year.
Yeah.
for my husband's birthday, and that's it. Because that is the hardest homemade cake I have
It
to
is
make.
very difficult.
Yeah.
Red velvet. Yeah, you gotta.
With the enzyme or whatever ice.
Yeah, you have to set straight up whenever you talk
Yeah.
about red velvet cake. It deserves a huge respect. All right, so we've got I think we've got a lot of our food. If there's anything else on food that I missed, I think we pretty well got it covered. Let's talk about the drinks now. Let's talk about the coffee.
Yes, we do
Yeah.
coffee. It's starting to definitely pick up. A lot of people didn't know we had coffee, but we do all specialty coffee drinks, hot lattes, ice lattes, the frappes. We do chais, smoothies, Italian cream sodas. We do energy shots with an energy drink. We can pretty much do any drink you can think of.
You know, we got talking about this, Mackenzie. I feel like you're the professional. I'm just adding things. You remember? You would be too young to remember this, but they used to have orange Julius's years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I bet you could do something like that. And if you Googled the recipe, there's a recipe, and it's those are something that used to be really popular.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah, and then sometimes, I don't know how, with the how it's done now, like with the food and or what is it called, food, whatever, your food board or whatever, whoever you
The
have
health board.
Health board. But they would, for like people that would get them for lunch, they'd have an egg put in it for protein.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember a lot of the people at the mall would say that the workers, or the people that work there would say that they would get an egg, and it would kind of give them the protein for the day. That was
Okay,
kind of
I'll have to look into that. I've
Yeah.
never had
like
one.
the citrus, like cooked the egg, like not literally, but so
Kinda.
that's why it wasn't like
Like a raw egg.
it wasn't
Yeah.
raw egg, because the citrus was kind of like cooking it. if you
Okay.
will.
We'll check into that.
Yeah, I'll definitely check into
But
that.
that would be something that would be kind of a blast. I think a lot of people would enjoy that.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Well, and you talk about the protein. I know a lot of people, it's popular now, like the protein coffees, protein drinks.
Yes.
Is anybody asking for like any of those?
We haven't, but I'm actually big into like protein shakes, so I actually ordered some, and we've been trying out different recipes, so that is in the near future because it is very popular right now.
Well, and some of them look so good, because I've seen some people, and they'll use like the shots of espresso. You know, they get the big tumbler cups, right? And they fill it with their ice, and they put their syrups on the inside of the cups, and they put like a couple shots of espresso in it, and then they put the protein drink that they want in it, mix it up, put some more syrups, and it looks beautiful, but it gives you like that extra protein that you need.
Yes. Yeah, I'm big. I really like the protein shakes, so that's going to be in the near future in the protein coffee.
When I think a lot of people would, for breakfast or or lunch or whatever, I mean.
Kind of give them that healthier option, but still have that sweet, tooth too.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of those skinny syrups and skinny sauces and things that don't add the calories, but it gives you the sweetness that you crave.
And we do now offer sugar-free coffee. We have 3 or 4 different flavors: sugar-free caramel, sugar-free vanilla, sugar-free French vanilla, sugar-free mocha. So
Yeah.
What's the difference between French vanilla and vanilla? Is French vanilla richer?
French vanilla has like a hazelnut with a vanilla. It's hazelnut and vanilla mixed is what a French vanilla is. So I think it gives it just a little bit more of a sweetness
Sweet
to
taste.
it.
I thought it was a little,
Yeah.
little sweeter. Yeah. Wonderful. So, and now on coffees, I'm your girl. If you need me to come over and taste,
Yes.
okay? Because now that's where I'm a snob. I'll be a coffee snob.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just I drink so much, and I drink so many, so
Well,
many
it's good. So
Yeah. And I know that like the good like coffee, you know what I mean? So you could just get a cup of coffee, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of people that ask for just regular coffee. It's more of the lattes, but we do offer just a regular cup of coffee.
Love that. Yeah. And then, okay, let's talk about then. So we talked about the coffees, and you could get different flavors, and you can get it over ice, or you can get it blended, however you want. Now, what about the smoothies? What are we talking about on smoothies?
So we do 4 different flavors of smoothies. Well, you can actually do more than that because you can mix the flavors, but we have strawberry, banana, mango, peach, raspberry. So actually 5 different flavors. And you can mix all those. A lot of people do like strawberry banana or strawberry raspberry. So
I've done the strawberry banana and I've done the mango. Both were amazing.
Mango is just, oh my goodness.
Mango's my favorite though.
I know. I was thinking like, boy, on a hot day, sitting there, talking about feeling like you're,
It's so refreshing.
yeah.
we did a strawberry mango cheesecake 2 weeks ago. So it was pretty good.
Yum.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Yum yum.
Now, On the smoothies, what goes into a smoothie? If I can.
So we do the frozen fruit and
Okay.
ice, of course, but the frozen fruit we do more of because it kind of gives you, you know, the ice. But we add a little extra ice because we like them more, you know, not as runny, I guess. And then we do the fruit puree and milk. You can do milk or orange juice, whichever base you would prefer.
Oh, that's nice.
Or you have the don't you have like the almond milk? And
Yes,
stuff
yeah,
too
we have
for
the almond.
You have the
all
milk
of that.
products.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we offer almond and oat milk for substitution.
Okay.
So.
For anybody that's lactose,
Mhm.
yeah, that's wonderful.
Mhm.
Wow, Mackenzie, I think you've got it a lot covered.
Yes, we have a huge variety. It's, like I said, we change it too. So if it's something you didn't like this week, come back next week because we'll have something different.
Mhm.
So.
And I think it's fun because I don't feel like you are scared at all to try. Like, I think you just go back there like into your laboratory.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sometimes we feel like chemists.
You know what I mean? I know, I love that, and I think that does you well. I think that's the mind, thought, and the spirit you have to have when you have this kind of business, because let's try it, let's see, you know,
Yeah.
and not afraid to try it.
Mhm.
You know, what do you do and I'm not trying to be like if something flops.
We have things that flop. We're not perfect by no means, but we normally, if it's something we think isn't great, we'll still kind of throw it out there, and you know, we always ask our customers, if you don't like it, please tell us, or if you do like it, definitely tell us. You know, like throw it out there. So, but there is things that flop that we have to put in the trash, and it's a little heartbreaking, but then we just try something different.
How you learn though?
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna be perfect.
I can't imagine anything being a flop.
Oh,
I'm sure your flops are still good to me.
yeah, well, if we like, you know, dump something out and it doesn't look pretty, it still tastes good. You know, we're all back there just kind of eating on it all day long. So.
Well, that's where you have a cake pop, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Cake pops are golden
Yes.
on that kind of
We
stuff.
we do a lot of like I said, crusts. We'll try it with different crusts, with the cheesecake or, you know, the cinnamon rolls. We'll crumble stuff up, and you know, you never know what kind of topping we might have because it's something that we wasn't able to use.
Right.
So
No, I think that works out perfect.
Mhm.
It only makes sense.
yeah.
Now, talking about cake pops. Okay, so let's talk. I'm going to go back to, because you know we're in February and people are starting to think about weddings and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So so let's say you have, and I think more common. Am I right on this? And Holly, because you do this too. People are using cupcakes more
Yes,
than actual cake because it's just more convenient or easier.
for sure. We're seeing a lot of. They'll do like a small cake for the bride and groom to cut into and to save for their first anniversary, but then they do cupcakes for their guests, and that's definitely been popular.
Okay. So then also you can also order the cake pops too, which are really popular.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now I have a little bit of a with cake pops though, because I know they take time to make. I've tried to make them, and I'm
Very time consuming.
They are.
Yes.
And people will take them and just put them in their mouth, and they just pop them in their mouth.
Mhm.
And I'm like, no, it's a 3 bite.
Yeah.
I've worked way too hard on those.
Yes.
I want 3 bites out of each one. You know what I mean? And I have been that person that's gone around and said, no.
You gotta savor it.
Right. because it took me so long to make it. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
and they're very messy. Very
They
messy.
really are.
Mhm.
Yeah. But we do love them.
Yes.
I mean, and I'm not.
They are popular.
Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah. And then all right. So let's also something else that like is kind of one of those things that like a lot of people don't do. But what about like the mints, the little mints?
I don't do those.
Okay.
But it's not something I wouldn't try.
You know, you get the little molds,
Mhm.
and then you make little mints. I'm just thinking like.
Yeah, my great grandma used to bake those
You
a
don't
lot.
have to have a mold though.
You don't?
No. All you gotta do is roll it out into a snake and you cut it and it comes in those little bitty squares like what you're used to seeing in the packages.
Are you talking like the butter mints that melt in your
Yes.
mouth?
Oh yeah, those are
Yes.
good.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking because you could really just do the whole wedding there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, like the whole desserts. You know what I mean? Or
Well,
hey,
when we do party planning, I set up a lot of parties, so we're kind of a one-stop shop when it comes to parties.
yeah. And then and then you're talking birthdays, anniversaries,
Mhm.
and bridal. You
Yep.
know.
Baby showers, we do a lot of baby showers. So.
Yay for life.
Yay.
Those would be so. I love doing
Yay.
baby showers.
Yes,
Yeah,
so.
so much fun. Yeah. Well, this is really awesome.
I like the
Mackenzie.
colors that you can pick out for baby showers too. Like there's so many different. I love the different things people do.
Yeah, so
Instead
many
of
themes.
just like the regular pink and blues, I love it when they do like Winnie the Pooh themes.
We just
or
did
the-
one of those today, actually.
The
Or we're working on
We
it.
elephant.
did. I've
you
done
know.
Winnie the Pooh. We've done pink diamonds.
Hmm
Oh yeah.
We've done the bows and burnouts for gender reveals. I mean, we do it all.
What about now this would be so much fun, Mackenzie. Oh, now this is where I'm really jealous of you. Because if someone tells you like the gender,
Oh yeah,
and
that's
then
fun.
you bake the gender cake, you are like the master,
Yes.
you know.
And it's fun because a lot of my friends come to me and want me to do their gender reveal, so I'm the one that gets to know their gender first. So it's exciting.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be tight-lipped.
Yeah, and then their other families coming to me like, we know you know the baby's gender. I'm like,
No, I would be that person. Send that person. Here's a 10.
Yeah, one of my best friend's mom, she was like, I know you know. I was like, I can't see you for a whole week.
That's
So just stay away from me for a whole week.
because words could slip up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well, when she gets here, or when he gets here, you know what I mean, or you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
you know, or
You got to definitely be careful. And even with the cakes, you know, you have to make sure nothing bleeds out, you know, to ruin their
yeah.
day until they cut into that cake or cupcake. So, yeah, you definitely got to be really careful.
Oh, that's so much fun though. Isn't it?
But I have great employees. I couldn't do it without them.
Oh, I
So
love
they help, or if I'm struggling with, well, this is what the customer wants, but I don't know really how to make it look like that, and they'll give me ideas, I give them ideas. So I have a really great staff.
Now, do you ever watch like the Cupcake Wars? Do you ever
Oh
watch-
yeah, I
bet
watched
you-
those growing up.
I
so
bet you. Yeah. I always, every time though I watch it, I always want a cupcake.
Yeah.
It makes you want a cupcake, you know?
Yeah.
And they did a, this is just, you know, something that you might later on, you know, they did took like it looked like almost like a cornbread, but it looked like a cupcake though, and they put barbecue in the middle
Oh, okay.
and kind of did a savory. It was more of a savory,
Yeah.
and then they hit the top on it, and then they kind of put like a little bit of barbecue sauce on it.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness!
I've seen them do that too, but in the center they would mix like the meat with it, like whatever. If they were doing pulled pork or whatever, they would mix the meat with the barbecue to put in the center of the.
That's what I meant. They put the barbecue in it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry,
The meat.
I was
yeah.
just thinking, the meat.
The meat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not barbecue sauce. The meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They put
Yeah.
real. Yes, and it was.
Yeah.
And
I've seen like they use mashed potatoes for
the
the
icing.
icing and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
get out.
That is so neat, isn't it?
Yeah. See, I'd be all about that.
My employees are trying to talk me into a maple bacon cinnamon roll.
I think so.
That'll be on the menu soon, because to me I'm like no,
Oh, yeah.
but I know they have those maple bacon donuts and stuff at other places, so that'll definitely be on the menu soon.
I think our county. You mentioned the word bacon.
Mhm.
I think we're all.
You can't go wrong with
Yeah.
bacon.
No. I think bacon.
As long as you fry it up crispy enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think anything that you know that you want to kick it up a notch, add some bacon. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh, I think that'll go over really well. All right, well, Mackenzie, let's tell how we get a hold of you and your address, and we haven't even told where you're at.
So I'm located at 1305 West Mulberry Street, Suite B. So I'm in the same building as Tracy's Bar and Grill. It's the Green Door, and you can contact us at 812-844-2831, or on Facebook. We do a lot of Facebook messaging. Everybody likes to send their pictures of their cakes and stuff on Facebook. So those are your two options. You can also email at totallybakedsweets@yahoo.com.
Awesome. Well, you got us hungry. Okay. I want a variety of everything, right?
Well, Friday's Cupcake Day at the bakery, so
I was gonna say,
there's
what are we doing today?
cupcakes.
Day?
Yeah, of course, all of our others, but that's our special is cupcakes on Friday.
And do you know the flavors you got? So we're going to.
Oh, we have a bunch. There's strawberry, there's marble, there's cookies and cream, of course our vanilla and our chocolate. I think we laid out red velvet, and then we're doing some Super Bowl decorations on top. So.
Awesome. Go ahead and start getting them,
Yeah.
right? Getting ready for the big game. And Mackenzie, I know, mornings are, I appreciate you coming in because I know that this is your busy
Yeah.
time. So I know we got to get out of here. But thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
I'm very proud of you and all that you accomplished and taking that just is one beautiful thing that you had that dream and you put it into play, and I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Love that. So congratulations on that and being successful and thank you for all you're doing for the community too. Yeah, Holly, let's thank our sponsors this morning. Who are you going for the big game?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
I'm indifferent.
What about you, Mackenzie?
I'm actually not a big football person, but I like watching the halftime show. So
Okay, all right, okay.
It's all about the commercials and the halftime
yes.
show.
Yeah, the commercials are fun. They're really
Yes.
good. Those Budweisers always get me.
Now,
Yes.
I like watching football when I know who I'm watching. You know, I love going to the school games and,
Yeah,
you know, watching
right.
my friends' kids or when my kids get into that. But, yeah, if I know someone, I definitely get into it.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I will say Patriots, but I really don't have a dog in the fight. I'll still be wearing my Colts stuff. So.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, so it's, whatever. But we'll see. But I'm with you on all of that. Yeah, that'll be fun. All right, let's thank our sponsors, Holly.
We'd like to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Foxborough Lee Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple. Thanks to our
And-
great sponsors.
And today we're going to add Totally Baked Sweets. Thank you
Yay.
for coming in. Yay. All right, let's have the best Friday ever. Thank you.
Tell you all about our love dinner for this year. It's our annual fundraiser. This is our 5th one, and we're excited to invite you to a dinner. It is going to be on Valentine's Day, so bring your sweetheart and join us for a wonderful lasagna dinner. It is free of charge, and we will serve you. We will have a silent auction and a dessert auction. We would love for you to come and be a part of it. It's going to be on February 14th at Southern Hills Church at 5 p.m. You can RSVP to 812-967-9255.
Hey, Washington County, this is Alan Mitchell here. We are creating an awesome coloring book that's going to be given out free to all the elementary school kids in Washington County. These are so cool and they're educational, and business owners, we want to put you in the book. But here's the catch. This is your last chance. We got one more week to wrap it up. These books are going to be awesome. Go to Facebook and look up Coloring My Town, and you're going to see some awesome books we've already done and imagine what we can do for you. Check us out.
Hi, this is Becky White with Wslm. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones GM City showroom. Let's check in with Caleb Perkiser.
February is all about love, and at John Jones Auto Group, we think you should love what you drive. If your current vehicle is feeling a little worn out, maybe it's time for a fresh start. Right now, you can take advantage of the Love Your Ride sales event with options for every lifestyle and budget. And with Valentine's Day right around the corner, why not surprise someone special with something that lasts longer than candy and roses? From dependable family vehicles to sleek rides made for date night, our team is here to help you find the perfect match without the pressure. So, stop by today or shop online and see why so many drivers choose John Jones Auto Group. Love your drive, love your deal, love where you buy. John Jones Auto Group, you see so many because they paid so little.
Welcome to Around the House for your legislative update with Indiana House Republicans. Indiana House Republicans recently announced their top agenda priorities aimed at lowering costs for Hoosier families and reducing government regulations. Two major areas of focus this session include housing and energy. House Speaker Todd Houston says affordability and less government are driving the House Republican agenda this session.
We know the cost of living is top of mind for so many Hoosiers, and families are sitting around the dinner table worried about making ends meet. That's why we're focusing on making sure Indiana remains a low cost of living state and one that Hoosiers experience economic freedom. The best way to reduce cost burdens on Hoosiers
Who's ready to go for a brand new hour? Welcome to the show. Voice of reason. Are you ready? So, as we start this hour, we now say goodbye to Gary but we say hello to the box seats. As they make their way in, I don't know what happened. It feels like to me that Gary got upset.
A little bit.
You think it was the love songs?
I don't think it was that.
No,
I
it was
think
the turkey
I
talk.
was just messing with him about the decoys. And I think
He didn't like that.
That's true. You did.
I was just messing around.
Well, you
know,
true.
Of course, valid point. But I mean, it's
I
well,
can fake sound like one, but I can't fake look at.
no. Well, and what Gary should say there is that one requires a lot more skill than the other. Anybody can just go take
Because a lot of
something that
times
looks
they'll
like a
come
turkey,
so
put it in
far.
the middle of a field.
And
But
if they
to
don't-
create a call and work a call takes a lot more skill.
Yeah.
But I do believe that. I just wanted to mess with Gary.
Yeah.
Of course, finally he said, "Well, shit, I'm leaving."
Oh, I forgot to give this to Gary on his way out. Darn it.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a decoy.
What if you made
Where
it?
did you get a decoy?
Somebody gave it to me. Show Hunt Jack. I think.
He did. He brought that day. Brought it that day.
Yeah.
What if you, because you have to make the sound with yourself, but you just buy the turkey decoy. What if you handcraft the turkey decoy? Does Gary feel better about it that way?
No.
I think Gary wants you to dress as a turkey yourself.
Okay.
And be so convincing, a gobbler will come out, then you shoot it out from under your wing.
Yes.
Okay.
That's when he would consider.
Then it's okay.
I get that. I'm just trying to figure out his knowledge of this. He said though, and he did. He said, "I'm gonna meet the folks, and I'm gonna go." And so we have the Vox seats are here.
Yes.
And y'all will be thankful. And this is how it should be done.
Yep.
We had a big family that was coming. At the last minute, they found out that they were not feeling well, and they said, "Hey, we're sick, and we don't want to come up there and get anybody sick," which is what you should do. Unfortunately, it was so last minute we didn't have a chance to give anybody an opportunity to fill those. But when we know in time, we'll put them back in. But we did have some folks that could not come today at the last minute. Like Speedy got here, and it was an overnight text that said, "Hey, we're all getting sick."
Yeah. But
And I'm so glad they didn't come in here and say, "Well, we got to go anyway," and come in here and get everybody sick. So I know it's
we tested
disappointing.
positive for the flu. That's a game changer.
That's a game changer.
Yeah.
We don't want any of that.
Appreciate you, bud.
Thank you for that. So anyway, we'll meet them. There'll be a Burgess Ball battle coming up, and the wheel has been hot.
Yes.
So
And they brought lots of stuff. And thank y'all for all the food.
we're talking about the Super Bowl a lot. Let's talk about this Tom Brady thing.
Oh, okay.
So the Tom Brady, now I've seen, like, for instance, this is college football, which has become pro football, but college football, I've seen, like, your Nick Sabans, they never pull any punches. If they're picking and somebody asks him about a game and Alabama's playing, he says, "I'm going with the Tide."
Mm-hmm.
That's where he spent the time. It's not the only place he ever coached, which is why I want to make that point.
Right.
But he always goes with the Tide, and I think the Patriots expected Tom Brady, even though he spent a couple of seasons with the Buccaneers, 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots, 1 with the Buccaneers, that he would have some loyalty to the Patriots. And as a commentator, he's not doing it.
No, and some
And
of
he
the
said he
former players
didn't
are
have a
calling
dog
him
in
out.
this fight, and the Patriots are like, "Whoa,
Well, they really don't.
Yeah, some of the players are calling him out, going, "Hold on now," and he.
If he's
because
thinking
you see,
this year's particular team, if he thinks, he's got to come out and say that he picks them to win.
he's got to come out and say he's pulling for him."
Yeah, you have like the people like Kirk Herbstreit. He doesn't pick on a game he's calling.
He's a little
or
dramatic
whatever.
about that.
Yeah.
Now, don't be a drama queen about it either.
Right, and so they're not real happy with old Tom Brady. But I guess him, and they even said that, hey, look, the Raiders aren't even in it. And bring me down so it doesn't pop on you, and I'll play it.
All right. Okay.
This is let's see here. They were in a conversation, and some former teammates were trying to call him out about it. Take a listen to this commentary here.
That's bull crap, Tom. This ain't political. It ain't political. What it is. Raiders ain't in it. Say what it is. Right. What you see. Man, look, at the end of the day, if you're a Patriot for life, you know what it is. Don't give me that political bull crap. That's just what it is. If you don't think we're going to win, just pick Seattle then. Don't straddle the fence.
Yeah, and
I
they
agree.
go on.
Make a pick. Okay. They're saying if you think the Seahawks are the better team, you can go ahead and say it. You don't have to patronize us, but don't act like that you don't have a connection to either team. He said if the Raiders were in it, you work for them, you shouldn't say anything. You don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Well, what's keeping you from just saying that you think the Patriots going to win and you love the Patriots?
Yeah.
Or if you don't think they're going to win, you don't.
Right. Well, what Saban seems to do is saying, I'm just going to pick Bama because, well, if you've ever had Bama fans against you,
I was fishing, sorry.
I don't know how mean Patriot fans are, but if the Bama fans think you've snubbed them in any way, and trust me, they're a little sensitive to it.
Yeah, they are.
Then it's like it's just not worth it. So I think just pick them and go.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you were on the Patriots right now?
No, it'd be like, hey, you got
Mm-hmm.
you got our main man, and he's not picking it. I know, and even Tex Nation, Rick, I'm pulling to you.
Yeah.
He's about to hire the Seahawks offensive coordinator as their head coach, and
For the Raiders, okay.
For the Raiders,
All
and
right.
I guess there's a little bit
Sure.
more involved, but I think there's a way of saying instead of saying I don't have a dog in the fight.
They didn't like that.
You could probably have a better statement.
So
that
they
just
didn't like
says,
that.
Hey, I'm in it a little bit. I'm on the ownership side and the commentator
they're
side,
mad.
but obviously, the Patriots, I'll be forever.
So it's not about him picking; it's about him pulling for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They're saying that
If we say who you think's going to win, and he happens to pick, Seattle,
yeah,
he's just being honest. But if you go, who are you pulling for? And he goes, I ain't got a dog in the fight. I guess that's what's made
they didn't
everybody
like
mad.
the I don't have a dog in this fight.
Right.
What he should have said is obviously I have a dog in this fight, so I'm just not going to pick because I would pick with my heart, and that's not really the job I'm supposed to do here. And plus, but yeah, of course I love the Patriots and I'm pulling for them, but I'd rather not pick the game because I've got too much connection to one of the teams.
Yeah, something like that.
Pull a Herb Street.
Yeah.
Now Herb Street goes a little far just because he's calling the game. He thinks he can't pick.
Well, he's afraid his dog's going to be mad.
Right. No need for that. So now I know that last night, 7A, Adler. So last night was the NFL honors. And Matthew Stafford's, it was a video of him on the sideline with all four. I mean, he has 4 little girls.
Yeah.
Precious.
And he brought them
He better make good money.
to accept the MVP award. And everybody was saying last night they stole the show. I mean, so he shows up. They all are dressed up in little dresses. Everyone's got a football.
They're always matching, even on the sideline.
Yeah, look
They're
at that right
sweet.
there.
Oh, look at
it
that.
It kind of looks like he's coming out and they're about to do that Irish dancing thing.
Yeah,
like
river
they're
dance.
like they're
Lord of the
Irish,
Dance.
they're a river dance team.
Look at that.
But they're precious.
And to my favorite people in the whole world. Start with my wife over there. It's gonna be hard for me. Kelly, you're unbelievable what you do for our family, the way you support me, the way you support these kids. Shoot, they got guys in the audience tonight know how she supports everybody that's involved in my life, and she's my rock. I want to let you know the sacrifices. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you very much.
Family's number one. I believe in early. Okay,
Look at that.
It's like his 17th year.
I think so.
And he,
Oh,
he's
wow.
still
He's hitting
MVP.
at retirement.
That's pretty good.
Can you imagine having 4 daughters?
something else.
4.
But yeah, on the
I've got a friend
sidelines.
that's got 4, and he looks tired. I mean, he just looks.
Yeah.
But he says, if you can make it work for you, they'll take care of you and baby,
Oh,
and daddy, and all that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
boy, with the drama,
Oh,
then all of a sudden puberty hits and your world's over.
oh, I know. I've looked at my 3 grown men, adults, and I'm like, who's got us when we get older? Which one of y'all?
Yeah,
Anybody? Could I have any of y'all care at all?
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
They'll put you somewhere.
anybody.
Don't worry about it.
I'm like,
and all you can think of is of your 3. You hope there's a Greg in there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's our mom's favorite now. Which was,
Well,
if we would have ever thought that mom's favorite would ever be Greg, I just never saw that coming.
Did you hear what he said yesterday?
What?
He said it loud enough for you to hear, but I think you were texting.
Okay.
He said, "Yeah, I'm just probably just gonna go sit with her,
Yeah. Just go spend some
And
time
you
with
just-
her.
yeah.
Greg. Yeah, I mean,
and he said it loud, looked over at you. Did you hear that and act like you didn't? Or
I didn't hear it. I'm just so accustomed to it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to hear it from him because my mom will say it.
Well, it is what
Your
it is.
brother's over here. He's just sitting with me.
Well,
It's good to hear from you. I was wondering if you were okay.
Yeah.
Mom, it's just been a few days.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's good to hear from
She
you.
asked me how you were doing. She knew I see you every day.
Can you give me a report on Rick? Because I haven't talked to him.
Yeah.
Right.
It is what it is.
No, I got you.
Now,
Well,
and-
I'd love to talk to you, but I got to let you go. Greg's here. We're in a conversation. We're about to watch some football and go get groceries. I know you're busy. Okay.
Take a little effort.
Did y'all have lunch together, Greg? You and
Yeah.
your mom?
Yeah.
You did?
DoorDash.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.